We, the people of the United States of America, are a dying breed, deathly breeding dissension and licentiousness as the focus of a nation that was so great is greatly deteriorating from the inside out. The president is not the one failing the nation. We are the conglomerate that failed to understand our God-given potential. I mean, what are we truly striving for when in our own minds we've already made it? And then we teach our little boys, man, stop crying. Stop being so sensitive. That's what girls do. But ask any female in this room, one of the number one things that they look for in a man is sensitivity. Common complaints being that men are out of touch with the emotions. She looks for a man that can express himself but can't find one. We raise boys who become men who can't relate to women because we were boys who were raised to become men who can't relate to women. The cycle just repeats itself. And y'all want sensitivity? I mean, that's what girls do, right? What happened to the little boy who really believed in Martin Luther King and I have a dream? How have we become the Malcolm X generation? I'm gonna make it on my own and by any means necessary, for success in the eyes of society is money over everything. I mean, sleep is for the rich, right? What are we teaching our children? Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now we're here is the mindset of our young men. They go home at night with a smile on their face, believing the lies, all because someone said you can do anything. You can do the impossible, but fail to believe in the impossible, the God-man that says, I make all things possible. He gets no sleep because he's constantly thinking of the luxurious lifestyles of the richly poor, the entertaining stars and white-collar kings. What does it say about him when even the dollar bill he seeks has its mind on heavenly things? I mean, in God we trust, right? We live in a society that is crumbling, founded on Christian principles, but failing to understand the mind of the people who laid its very foundations. We seek the very thing they tried to escape. Civil unrest has become our civil liberty, and generation after generation we have been engraving the fictitious thoughts that I can be whoever I want to be. But what is the value of who you want to be when who you want to be is not what he who created you called you to be? It's an epidemic of liberty crisis. We wonder why there's so many in jail when we take prayer out of school and children don't know who Christ is. And here you are worried about your homeboy getting shot when he's already walking dead because he doesn't know who the one that brings life is. But that picture in front of that tricked out ride, that's what you consider priceless. Oblivious to the world decaying around you, focused on looking fly, keeping your freshness. But I guess you gotta look good when your hustle is relentless. Never made it in school because you didn't take the time to find out what your best is. Pay attention and listen to this word that caresses the state of your mind to change your heart's reflections. Apathetic toward the message prophetic coming from the one who both wrote it and said it, nailed to a cross for you, just bled it, poured out to turn the direction you're headed. But you said I do when she walked down the aisle to wed it, not turning from your lust, indulging as you fed it. 10 years from now, complaining how much you regret it. Don't get mad at me for speaking the truth. You're in charge of your house. You head it down to the grave because of this word you neglected. Are the glitz and the glam that you're leaving behind really your only life's credit? Death of a life, a slap in the face to the one who shed it. What's the point in free will if all you're looking for can never be obtained? You acknowledge your secret covetousness by saying you're goal-oriented, happy or content with money, sex, and monetary things. A mega achiever, stop hitting the crack that you blow. Liberty is not freedom when your soul is sitting on death row.
Damn,
Thank
boy.
you.